being a spell. It's certainly a long let-up since his last run in the straight broke. And he put on that turn of foot at about the 300 metres mark, and he just left them standing and has raced away to win. The time they've got up there is 1:06.97. I'd like to see that. Home 33.59, so we'll stand by for the official time, but he has been a mile too good, Mr. Innocent. Collis was hands and heels. He was nursing. He looked oh so confident as heads turned for home. And then when he gave this horse a dig in the ribs, he just left them standing and has...
2.5. Well, you couldn't believe he could treat horses like that. Celestial Choir, Adam, Win City and a Line, a Golden Slipper place getter, with such absolute contempt. He's come back better than ever. Better than ever. Mr. Innocent, 220, 150, Celestial Choir, 670, and Adam, No Third Tote, Quinella, 1950, Trifecta, 8630. And, gee, I wish I was at Rose Hill today, because every time the horse wins, Mel Gerard gives me his tie. I'd have scored another one. OK, Mowbray, race 5, 2 minutes away. Black Sambuca, 550. Murphy's Magic, 310. Frosty's Toy, 770. Wild Rhythm, 24. Glamour Boy.
Moved in. He took up the outside gate and the field is ready. Light flashing. Set for the Scobie Breesley. All clear through racing, and Show No Emotion began well. Mazelda Ends flew out of the gates with Checkmore. Monterosso not far off them as they settle down. Checkmore at the 800 driving up with Mazelda Ends, and they put on good pace early, leading a length and a half to Sir Muller going to third. Monterosso close to them on the inside with Show No Emotion. Ruthless Tycoon is also in that bunch, and Hot Touch Can't Go At All is 6 or 8 lengths behind these at the 500 now. Checkmore against the rail with Mazelda Ends on their outside. Sir Muller, Ruthless Tycoon 4 wide, Show No Emotion 5 wide, and Monterosso just behind them as they corner. Checkmore against the rail. Mazelda Ends under pressure. Plenty of room now for Monterosso to get a run through. Ruthless Tycoon is wider out with Show No Emotion starting to come home well at the 200 metres. Ruthless Tycoon and Show No Emotion race up with Checkmore on their inside, and Monterosso coming home nicely. Ruthless Tycoon from Show No Emotion, who is running him off the track a bit. Ruthless Tycoon has taken the lead in the middle. Ruthless Tycoon wins it by 3/4 of a length. Either Monterosso the inside or Show No Emotion the outside for second. Then Checkmore, a gap to Sir Muller. Mazelda Ends knocking up, and Hot Touch last of all in 59.34. Ruthless Tycoon has won the race, number 5, keeping his very good first up record intact and handling the heavy ground well. Second will go to number 1, Show No Emotion, Nashville winner, and third, number 4, Monterosso, Brian Park. He's come out, taken the big horse towards the middle of the track there. Numbers official now. Numbers are 5, 1, 4 official, 5, 1 and 4. In the 1,000 metres, Scobie Breesley, Ruthless Tycoon, round 390, 160. 170, Show No Emotion, 140, Monterosso.
Yeah. Righto, Greg, 390, 160, Ruthless Tycoon, 170, Show No Emotion, and 140, Monterosso. Now, Kembla Grange getting...
Adams, I believe, is out in Australia at the moment as well. The man whom Robin Williams played the starring role in the movie. Now Eden Rock's moved up, Patch Adams to move in. Easy Style has been very strongly back to win the race with Can He Fly. Easy Style has a fair deal of racing under his belt. Can He Fly, very good first up, getting back and running on, and there's been late money for Patch Adams. He looked very well in the yard, Patch Adams, paraded great. They're all set. Play Mistress, the Gold Coast filly, just on the move in gate number 1. Racing. Play Mistress near the fence, and Dana Schenker and Marauder with Eden Rock all came out of the gate quickly, and Easy Style is going fast. Easy Style looking for the lead past the 1200 mark from Dana Schenker. Play Mistress third, Marauder on the outside, and Eden Rock is wide. Patch Adams deeper still. Can He Fly in the black jacket is easing. He's being passed by Curvaceous, Re-Rinker on the fence, and Dane's Charm last. At the 950, Easy Style got across onto the fence, and he slows right up Beasley. He's jogging them coming down the side. Dana Schenker's a half away, and Patch Adams on a limb moves up 3 wide to be third. Play Mistress on the fence from Marauder. 2 lengths to Eden Rock, Reed Rentger, Curvaceous. Can He Fly is well back. He's about 3 or 4 wide, and he's back second last, and Hugh Bowman about to whip around them, and Dane's Charm last of all at the 600. Easy Styles had a cosy run in front, led over a length on the Dane Hill horse, Danashenka. Patch Adams wide, Marauder saving ground the centre, Play Mistress the rail, and Can He Fly very deep as heads turn for home. At the 350, Easy Style 2 lengths in front of Marauder. Play Mistress on the fence, Can He Fly letting down on the outside from Danashenka, then Patch Adams and Reed Rentger. Easy Style at the 200 mark in front. Beedman looming up dangerously on Marauder. Can He Fly can't reach them at the moment from Play Mistress. Easy Style kicking for Len Beasley in front. Marauder trying to peg him back. Marauder coming home the better. Grab the lead in the shadows of the post, and he got him home. Marauder has just beaten Easy Style. Third prize, Can He Fly from Play Mistress, Reed Rentger, Danashenka, Patch Adams, Dane's Charm, Curvaceous, Eden Rock last in. Well, a great battle between that pair over the concluding stages. Lenny Beasley, Easy Style, Darren Beedman on Marauder. They were stride for stride. The whips were cracking. Beasley hands and heels the latter stages on Easy Style, with Marauder levelling up on the outside. Marauder grabbing Easy Style and getting up to win in the last stride, number 2. And that's a winning double for Darren, having won the first for Billy Prame with Splendid Retreat. Easy Style has run second, Len Beasley. He was afforded a good run in front. They've come home 34.62. And third going to Can He Fly. He was beaten but far from disgraced. Unfortunately for Hugh Bowman, there wasn't much he could do about it. He was just caught out in no man's land in the early stages. Yet the horse had the audacity at the 300 metres mark to loom up and look a winning chance. Checking the TAB dividends, $4.90 and $1.70 for Marauder. And I've got to say it's been a good training effort too by Gregory Hickman, stepping up from the 1,200 metres at his first run back, second up to 13.50, and the horse did look a treat moving onto the track at $4.90 and $1.70.
Yes, he's always shown plenty of ability, Marauder. Gutsy win today, double for Darren Beedman, $4.90 and $1.70. Easy Style, $1.50. And if you miss Can He Fly's run, you want to go straight down to OPSM and buy yourself a pair of spectacles. What an outstanding performance by Can He Fly. Tracked 4 and 5 deep for the trip. He might have even been 6 wide on the turn. Ran about all over the place like a drunken sailor and had the audacity to finish third at only his second race start. Super.
Now Archie's Girl reared on the inside, settled again. They're away now. Reasonable start. Manahai Miss got away okay. Archangel out very quickly looking for the lead ahead of Archie's Girl. Manahai Miss on her outside. Handy to those Chalet Me, and then came Nova Claus, who's back next to last, and 2 to Lady Julie. Archangel sped away in the early part, opened up a length and a half. Into second placing Archie's Girl, and Chalet Me came out 3 wide and actually ran to the lead. Manahai Miss just off them 4th now from Nova Claus and 2 Lady Julie. They've chopped and changed it a little. Chalet Me out wide, a narrow leader. Archangel on the rails and Archie's Girl in the centre. They share the front, a length and a half clear from Manahai Miss and Nova Claus around her with 2 Lady Julie as they neared the corner. And on the inside, Archangel just in front again from Chalet Me. Archie's Girl felt the pinch. Nova Claus close enough on the outside as they corner ahead of Manahai Miss and Lady Julie. Chalet Me around the turn takes over the running from Archangel against the fence. Manahai Miss between them. Nova Claus wider out from Lady Julie. Chalet Me at the 150 metre mark in front of Archangel. Manahai Miss trying to kick back. Chalet Me about a half in front. Manahai Miss trying very hard. Chalet Me is giving plenty though, and Chalet Me went at a neck to Manahai Miss. Third Archangel, Nova Claus 4th, then Lady Julie, and along last Archie's Girl. Stand by for numbers in the August handicap. Chalet Me, written by Peter Mertens, has handled the going particularly well to take it out. Should be 9, 3 and 7. Chalet Me, Peter Mertens first. She's only had the 2 tries on heavy ground, and she's won them both 2 starts ago, winning at Flemington. Last start third on the dead track to Manahai Miss. She's been able to turn the tables on the more significantly wet ground today. Manahai Miss second and Archangel third. So we just
today, and the exhibition gallops have created a great deal of interest. Shagan Lodge looked terrific. Gee, look fit considering. Now they're set. Light On, they're racing. Cientos near the inside and Spy Diver both came out very quickly. Spyzan began fast and Pearl Star wide out is rushing across from Ao Eeyore. They were followed just behind those by Pearl Coat Prince and wide out is Corelli, Nepean Lass in the centre of the line. 2 lengths to Crystal Siam, Monochrome and Ivory's at the tail of the field and he's very wide. So the Greys charge down the side of the track and Spyzan is taken on by Pearl Star. 2 lengths away, Cientos, Spy Diver the centre and Ao Eeyore's off around them very deep out. A length further back is Corelli, worse than centre field and wide from Pearl Coat Prince. Nepean Lass, Ivory's is very, very wide and well back from Crystal Siam and Monochrome last. Inside the 600, Spyzan in front, leading by a long neck on Pearl Star. Ao Eeyore made it a line of 3 and Corelli about to launch a run 4 out. Then came Cientos, Spy Diver hung up in traffic looking for a run from Nepean Lass and Ivory's is extricated to the extreme outside. Chances galore, Corelli's after Spyzan and has hit the lead. Then Pearl Star, Ao Eeyore, Spy Diver and further back in the field is Pearl Coat Prince. It's in front on the outside, Corelli from Spyzan. Corelli drew clear from Spyzan. Spy Diver running on with Ivory's, but Corelli's going to get the money in the Grey Star. She's too good. Went home and won at 2 lengths to Spyzan. Spy Diver third from Ivory's and Pearl Coat Prince from Nepean Lass and Pearl Star. They were followed by Monochrome, well back in the race, Cientos, Ao Eeyore and Crystal Siam last in. I think a lot of people thought she might be able to burn across and lead, but she was out probably 4 wide the best part of the trip. With Grant Buckley riding hard in the home straight, she's been able to get to Spyzan and has drawn clear, hands and heels from Grant, and she's raced home to win the Grey Stars. 5:20 and 2:10 from Spyzan, who led them up for Len Beasley. Hasn't Len been in the thick of things today? If he's not winning, he's running a drum. And third prize going to Spy Diver, ridden by Brian York, and it pays $1.70.
Well, you talk about improved jockeys. There's one, Grant Buckley. Rode a double at Warwick Farm a couple of weeks back and a good ride there on Corelli. 5:20 and 2:10, Spyzan. Jousting. Yeah, Glenola, $8.10 and $3.20 at Morfordville, beating Boogie Knight and the Laird with a quinella of $28.20 and a trifecta of $215. We better get to Greg Miles, I think, because they're moving in fast.
We have just 3 or 4, in fact, to move up into the line for the last on the card. Here's El Burami trotting up into the stalls now. Favourite is Call Me Lily, who did a good job last time out when ridden by Chris Muntz over this course and distance. Has Brett Preble on board today. Brett hasn't had a winner so far. John's Legacy, the second pick. Eula Good Night well on the market. And at longer odds, a tip around for Fashion Flame today, who won a midweeker in good style after a string of good outings. But there's been a little money for her as well. Peter Merton's on board going for a double. Happy Star won the Phantom Handicap impressively. Ruthless Tycoon back a winner in the Scobie Breesley. A couple of the better victors today. Double for Greg Childs, who took the riding honours. Some good racing this afternoon. Magneto stays on course for a Caulfield Cup start, possibly, after his win in the Lincoln Handicap. Armin Ruby very impressive in her victory. But Niavnek ran much quicker time in winning the 4th. Now, El Burami is in. Our Zaza was in the stalls, but is backpedaled out of line now. Got the barrier blanket on this New Zealand mare, and they're trying to win her over again. Fashion Flame awaiting her turn to come up. Our Zaza again backing out of line. She's obviously got a problem with the gates, this mare. Barrier blanket being employed for the first time. I don't know whether she uses this in New Zealand, where she's won 2 races. One of them, in fact, over the 1400 first up in a maiden, which the same distance she contests today. Now, our Zaza again coming up into the line. She's about 1/2 to 3/4 in the stalls, and the barrier attendants really putting their shoulder to the wheel here, virtually going to carry her into the gates. She's digging the toes in, fighting all of the way, but the boys really get beaten at the gates, and they've won this round as well. Our Zaza is set. Fashion Flame to complete the lineup, and we'll have them right to run. Flemington tomorrow, first at 12:36, track heavy there. All in, set for the last at Caulfield, about to break. John's Legacy the inside. Mad Dam stood well. Crystal Hero just bouncing around a little in the stalls. Off they go now. John's Legacy, one of the first to bound out, and away quickly to Mad Dam, Eula Goodnight, and Perfect Dark is going for the front as they settle down. Call Me Lily is settling fifth after going 250, and Perfect Dark took over the running, set up a couple of lengths. John's Legacy, Eula Goodnight is third. Our Zaza the outside, and Fashion Flame trapped a little wide goes on. 2 lengths to Mad Dam, Call Me Lily, followed by El Burami, 2 to Wide Vision, and Crystal Hero on the inside as last of the 10 to the railway side. Perfect Dark's out about a half length on Eula Goodnight. Fashion Flame third, a length John's Legacy fourth on the inside from Our Zaza, and then Call Me Lily middle of the field. Mad Dam the rail from El Burami, and 2 Wide Vision with a length and a half Crystal Hero. Perfect Dark took them by the 600, leading by a length Eula Goodnight. Fashion Flame third, John's Legacy in behind them from Call Me Lily, now improving, then El Burami and Our Zaza, and they're a couple in front of Wide Vision. Mad Dam battling away on the rail, and Crystal Hero at the corner. Perfect Dark being headed by Eula Goodnight and Fashion Flame. Call Me Lily about to go, and John's Legacy down on the inside in the pink colours, followed by Our Zaza and El Burami. Fashion Flame has taken the lead now at the 200 metre mark, and she drew about a half in front of Eula Goodnight. Then John's Legacy finishing well on the inside, but Fashion Flame is clear. 50 to go. She's a length and a half in front of John's Legacy, and Fashion Flame came away to win by 2 lengths. John's Legacy second, Call Me Lily third, Eula Goodnight fourth, and then Our Zaza, Wide Vision, El Burami, followed by Mad Dam, Crystal Hero, and Perfect Dark last of all.
Righto, 976, and in very spectacular colours. Fashion Flame, 970, 270. John's Legacy, 180, and Call Me Lily, $1.40. Kembla, race 8, a minute away. Cool. By gee, there was a big grey horse by the same name many years ago in Sydney, trained by the...
Perfect Day's racing here at Rosehill Gardens, with a big crowd watching on. Now they're all set. LA Blur the inside, racing. LA Blur came up in the air at the start, didn't lose a great deal of ground. Yellow King dropped back, and Kid Lad zoomed out of the gate, went straight to the front from Xantra, Juggling Time, and Nazareth ridden forward, going up, but he's a bit wide, a length away Light Year. 2 lengths to Myth Randa, then Penzance Pirate, getting back is Steel Phoenix, centre field and deep. 2 lengths Space Age. They were followed by LA Blur, Rosalind's Doctor, well back Bowood Forest, Yellow King, Olivier, and 2 lengths away Little Lucifer. Kid Lad in charge at the 800 metre mark, leading 3/4 on Nazareth. A length and a half Xantra inside of Juggling Time. So the 3 heavily backed commodities are all well placed. 2.5 to Light Year outside Penzance Pirate and Steel Phoenix wide. 2 lengths to Myth Randa, LA Blur, Rosalind's Doctor, Space Age, Bowood Forest, Yellow King, Olivier, and Little Lucifer. Kidlat spears around the corner. On straightening at the 450, led 2 lengths on Nazareth, who's been shaken up. Xantra on the fence, Juggling Time the outside, and they're clear from Penzance Pirate and Steel Phoenix, and Light Year head the others. Kidlat still in front. Nazareth now on terms. Juggling Time 2 lengths away. Xantra about to bullock into the clear. They've reached the 150. Nazareth in front. Ridden hard, drew clear from Kidlat. Then Juggling Time. Myth Randa flying when it's all over, but Nazareth clear. And Nazareth coming on. It's a splendid win. Wins by 2 lengths on the line. Kidlat second. Myth Randa third from Penzance Pirate, Bowood Forest, Juggling Time. Little Lucifer, Yellow King, Light Year. Well back in the field, LA Blur, Xantra. A pretty ordinary performance from Olivier. They were followed by Steel Phoenix, Space Age, and Rosalind's Doctor last in. Nazareth, he's a good horse, this bloke. He really has taken the step forward. John Hawkes is only runner for the Woodlands group today. They had the 1 starter, it was Nazareth. John had 2 starters for the day, and that being aligned in the Premier Stakes, which is a rare occurrence. Woodlands horses normally dominate these fixtures of a Saturday, but today just the 1 horse, and that was Rod Crinn aboard Nazareth, and he is a very good galloper. Had to use him up in the early stages. He did it at both ends. His time is 1:16.51. Record of Glacier, 1:16.11 home, 34.64, and he's proven a mile too good for them over the concluding stages. Second prize going to number 6, Kidlat. Brent Stanley on a track that has favoured leaders today. He was able to battle on well. And number 3, Mithranda, excellent run, racing in great form, finishing in 3rd position. Xantra, he's got a few little problems upstairs, Xantra. His run was most disappointing today. Juggling time was given every chance. Simply put, the winner, Nazareth, was a mile too good. Mithranda's run outside of the winner was a very good performance.
Thanks, Terry. An uncharacteristically poor run by Xantra. I know he has a tendency to hang in, but he wouldn't have won no matter what today. He got beaten 100 yards. Now, Mowbray...